Are you serious? That whole time I had it on mute? Oh, guys, you know it's the end of the day when Chromie goes live and leaves it on mute. The whole time you watch me going, oh, guys. Oh, end of the day. That's what happens. How you guys doing? We're here. Chrome. Someone just called me a rookie. That's a rookie move. Crazy. When you're going live on the phone, I didn't notice that it's probably earlier when I flipped the camera around. I bet you the beginning of that video was super weird. Thankfully, nobody's really here at the beginning of a live stream. We are not here for audio. You're just here for my pretty face. Doubt it. I was thinking you went mental. Maybe. Wicked. Welcome to YouTube. Thanks. It's my first day. Amanda says, someone sent us an email about how you can go into the iPhone and switch the camera that you were using like a mirror. Let's go find out. Amanda says I can go into my iPhone and flip the camera so it doesn't look like everything's backwards in here. I don't know, Amanda, you go look in your iPhone. I don't know. You figure it would just come standard like that? Camera. Oh, mirror front camera. No, because this is the front camera. Or is this the front camera? What's the front camera? This is the front camera, this is the back camera. Right? Because the only one you can mirror is the front camera. So this the front facing camera? Let's find out. Mirror front camera. Looks the same to me. It looks exactly the same. Now I bet you I mess up the front camera. Ooh. It looks the same to me. I don't know. Now I probably messed my camera up. Hold on, I gotta go shut that setting off. Mirror front camera. Oh, bike tour 2023. Thanks for the $10. I appreciate that. Could use lots of that right now. So it looks the same. Same. Everybody says I'm backwards. You know what's really funny? You've only been saying this recently in live streams. I've been live streaming with this side of my camera for 9 years, 8 years. It's only been recently people have been complaining about it. Let's let your brain think the other way. Woosah. Woosah. It's okay. Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada in the house. What's up, Joey? I'm coming out that way this year. You weren't backwards before, now I am? No, this has been the same shot the whole time. Your shirt now says Yoit. How things going with the big blue van? It's going slowly. Are you dreading the influx of tourists into Nanaimo? No, because I'm usually gone for a majority of the summer, so I don't get to experience all the tourists. I usually miss that stuff. St. Christopher's migraine. So when does the Benz come out to Ontario? Dundas isn't far from me in Brantford. It'll be coming out that way in September. You're a tourist here. Sometimes I feel like a tourist here. What's up, Karen from Australia? Pat, did I decide on getting the air conditioning for cruise? Chances are I probably won't be doing air conditioning. Alan, thank you for gifting 5 YouTube memberships, and it was gifted out to MT, Mike, Miss Peaches, love that name, Miguel, and Murray. Thank you, Alan, I appreciate that. Even though I've been really sucking at putting videos up on, or pictures up on memberships this past week and some, it's been rough. Sorry, guys. Sean, I've been just taking this rare opportunity to jump in and say hello. Big fan of your work. Congratulations on all your success. Sean, thanks for jumping in and saying that. I appreciate it. Where's the star of the show? He is lying right there. Always waiting to go home. It's one of his favorite places is being in the van. I know sometimes he loves to be in the shop. Sometimes he hates it. What's the countdown for Danica? My countdown for Danica is 4 more days, and me and her are going to get the keys for her new apartment. And then from there, she is going home with my shop van to load up on some of her stuff. But her actual arrival date will be May 1st. But me and her are getting together in 4 days to go grab some keys to her apartment. Well, fobs. They don't do keys anymore. It's a fob. I'm pretty sure there's probably keys for like the different rooms in the building, but yeah, it's all electronic fob now. Fob for the elevator, fob for the doors. That way people know who's coming in and out. My other building was like that before I moved into my van. It was all fob, everything. Chris Chamberlain, thanks for the super chat. We need cruise bobbleheads on Van Toys. That'll probably be on Vancity Vanlife. I said what I said. I think that is a great idea. Amanda, put that on the whiteboard. Cruisy bobbleheads. I think it's a beautiful idea. I can do an EcoFlow AC. I would like proof that those things actually drop the temperature first. We don't get hot enough weather here, I think, to fathom the $6,000 air conditioner. That is a very big purchase for something we might use for a week or two. At that point, me and Cruzy can go get a big fat hotel and live in the lap of luxury for that short hot spell. Bike Tour 2023 at 63 says, I messed up. First super chat was to tell you, after watching you for 3 years, I'm about to do my van build. So cool. Hopefully it will be Van Life at 65. Love you and Cruzy. Bike Tour 2023. I appreciate that. Now you should change your name to Van Life 2025 at 65. New channel name. I love that. That's so cool. I'm going to plug my phone in here. Hold on. I don't know what the battery's at. There we go. Keep the OnlyVans shirts. We are not doing those ones anymore. I can bring them back if people want. Maybe we'll do a pre-sale thing to see if it still has an interest. And if it does, I don't mind bringing them back. What's up, Aloysius? Nice to have you on the stream. Hopefully your van life's going good. Aloysius just started full-time. Well, I think he was kind of sleeping in it while he had his apartment already, but he's officially out of his apartment. I missed a super chat from Cooper. Hold on. We got Bike Tour 2023. I got St. Christopher. I don't see one from anybody named Cooper. If I did miss Cooper, I'm sorry. Bike Tour, Christopher. Cooper, gotcha, buddy. Sorry, Cooper. Come visit Alaska. I'll let you on a helicopter tour. That would be super wicked. Dog sledding, all of the fun stuff, salmon fishing. It's amazing here. Cheers. Cooper, I appreciate that. I love those invites. So if we ever find our way up to Alaska, or if you see on my videos we're heading to Alaska, let me know. St. Christopher's Migraine, we should find a few people to do a get-together for September in Ontario. I won't be doing a get-together in September. It gets really crazy when I get out there because I'm just going to drop my van off at Overland Interiors when I get there. Then from there, I'm taking a Karma camper van and we're going all the way to the East Coast to Nova Scotia and maybe farther than Nova Scotia, maybe. But we're taking a rental camper van out for probably 4 or 5, 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, I don't even know. We're gonna go do some adventuring. Then on the way back, I think we have a free friend in the, oh, it's crazy. I thought that was a cat. Then on the way back is when we'll probably do a lot of our Ontario meetups. Dimension Lord, I'm turning 50 April 30th. Happy birthday, thanks for the super chat. Training pause. My life is turning around at, my life is turning around at the minute, but for the best. I'm heading for van life full time, but you gave me the drive to follow my dreams. Training pause, I super appreciate that. You know, sometimes just believing in you and listening to this, because this is always right. That heart, that little thing that you have inside your chest there, man, seems to always take me to all the right places. So I always listen to all my crazy ideas and I always do them and they always seem to work out. Sometimes when life needs to be living in a van, you just gotta go live in a van. Are you planning on lifting the Sprinter with larger tires? Yes. When can I afford it? I don't know. Some business stuff came up here today, so I don't know what I might have to pause on the Sprinter because some things are needed here. So yeah, there's gonna be a damper on things for a little bit. You should do cruise keychains. I actually have an idea in my phone about cruise keychains. I like that. I like it that you said that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing some meetups on the trip. Definitely be doing some in Ontario for sure. So have no fear, people. On our little adventures, we'll be hanging out with you guys from time to time. Tony Phillips, hey Chrome, check out the Field Vans Classic Ford Econoline van build. Yeah, Field Vans has been around for a long time. Field Vans used to be, what's the name of that company? Man, why am I drawing a blank here? Field Vans used to be Sportsmobile. They've been around a long time. Big names in the Ford Econoline game. Cooper, where can I send photos of life here in Alaska? If you want to, you can email some photos to sayit@vancityvanlife.ca. Karen, thank you so much for the super chat. Tactical Nomad, what's up? Good evening. Donald Fraser, so happy you're able to work with Danica. You are blessed. I am really excited about having her here. Here's one. Tasha and Casper, you're going to be coming to the States soon. I've heard some pretty nasty stories of Canadian travelers in the USA right now. I've heard some people that are traveling from here in their vans went down there and came back because they were getting yelled at in parking lots from people saying, go back to your own country. I don't know why there's so much hate against us sweet little Canadians these days. For AC, ever heard of Outer Quip Pro? Nope. How's Lauren doing? He has his own channel. I think he's in Oregon right now or something like that. Mike in London, Ontario, what's up? Lucius says, yep, pass. Haven't renewed my passport yet. Yeah, I've been hearing some some crappy things from some people. Emily met a traveler that just came back from the USA, and they came back because someone was yelling at them at a Walmart parking lot to go back home to your own country, which kind of sucks. Vanlife Brandon, I got my passport to come to Canada. Wicked. Come on over. I know a lot of people are sticking up for, oh, where'd my feed go? I just lost my own personal feed in front of me. Where'd it go? Here we go, we're good. Here we go, we're good. Oh, I lost my chat too, hold on. Papa. There we go. Oh, German Monster from Berlin, what's up? Todd from St. Thomas, Ontario. I just bought a ProMaster for our 2016 trip to Tuck. Can't wait. 2026 trip to Tuck. That's what I'm guessing you meant. How much would it cost to come there from Ontario? You can fly here round trip for probably $600 if you get a good deal. That's what Andy, when he was flying out here for a few times to come visit, his trips were about $600 or something like that round trip on a good deal. If you're walking, it's free. Relevant Traveler, ice cream for Danica's first day. We can definitely do that. There's a really great little ice cream shop just up the street from here. We can definitely do that. That'll be fun. Tactical Nomad says, I believe that Danica will add an energy and exuberance that will help propel Van Toys forward. I think having that young energy in here is gonna do a lot for this place and a lot for here. Because sometimes, you know, you get old vibes sometimes. As I'm getting old, you get old vibes too. And I think having somebody younger with some like expressive creativity in here will help liven everything up. Not like I need to be livened up because I create my own energy, but I think having somebody here with energy that I can bounce mine off of, she can amp it up, bounce it back to me. I think it'll be really, really good for this place and help allow ideas to evolve, you know? Because a lot of times we work in here alone. Like I'm over here doing my stuff alone. Amanda's upstairs doing her stuff alone. Not a lot of time me and we can get together to do any projects together because we're usually doing our own thing. So having somebody around like Danica around the shop here while I'm working, or maybe she's running around chasing me with a camera, having that energy bounce back, I think is gonna be wicked. What's my favorite OG sports car? I don't really have an OG sports car, but I think for me, when it comes to like an OG car, would be like a 1959 or a 1960 Impala. I love the back wing on the back where the taillight is, where it swoops out by the trunk. Sexy, that makes a really good looking lowrider. I'm a lowrider guy, not so much of a sports car guy. But 59 Impala, whoo, let's go. Tony Phillips, shout out to Daryl, great mechanic you got. Yo, yeah, I lucked out with meeting Daryl. I met him through John at J5 Custom Vans. Cruzy's sleeping away out there. He's sleeping right there. I'm surprised he's not whining at me because his food's thawing out. Cooper's like, ha, it's okay, no hurt feelings. Can you say hi, Natalie and Brad? My dad is a huge fan. What's up, Natalie and Brad? Good to have you guys on the stream. Why don't I see? I do see. Mark, I had a 1969 Caprice with hideaway headlights. Wicked. How old is Cruz? Cruzy Bear is turning 7 this year, I think. Mr. M, is Van Toys Workshop doing well? Lots of work. Van Toys is actually doing pretty good. We're just about booked up every single install day in May for next month. So there should be a fair amount of videos on the Van Toys channel next month. It's looking pretty good around here. Pretty stoked on it. Hey, Annie. Annie says she's been watching us for years. Nice to have you on the stream, Annie. Dan and Tina, what up? Do I miss my lowrider Monte Carlo? I really, really miss my lowrider. And when I was at the trade show recently here in Vancouver, my buddy Dan works at a booth there. He's a custom car painter. He was in the lowrider car club that I was in. He, every time I see that guy, I miss this scene so much. Like, I'm a lowrider at heart. I will always be a lowrider at heart. And one day I will have another one. We'll probably end up doing a rad little van at some point or something around here. I think it'd be a cool project. But I'm a lowrider guy at heart. So living in a vehicle is like, the car guy's, it's like a perfect home for a car guy. Who farts worse, Chrome or Cruz? Usually me. Because Cruz eats raw food, he's usually pretty good. He went through a phase about a week ago where he was ripping them nonstop, but that's pretty rare for Cruz. He's not, just because of his diet, he's pretty good for, I think someone was sneaking him snacks, a lot of snacks. That's what I think. Because he runs around here all over he wants, so sometimes people just feed him stuff. Lauren P says, Soren, Mark, chat moves quickly. So let me go back and see if I can find Mark. Yeah, chats move fast. Mark says, okay, I give up. I seen that one. Mark. Want some Sailor Jerry Chucks? Heck yeah, I do. That sounds great. If that's what you were asking, it's the last one I've seen from you. Heck yeah, I do. Who would say no to that? Crazy Cajun, we're flying to Comox next week to see my family. Is it possible to pick up a Julka toilet at your location instead of doing the shipping? I think we're going to be out of stock. Honestly, for real. I think there's one here. One. Another one went out today. So I don't think we're going to have any. And right now, Julka is out of stock. They don't even have any. There's no word on any future production. So I think they're going to be out of them for a little while. Canadian Rockies, thanks to Super Chat. Coming to the island August. May we stop in and say hi. If you guys do want to stop in and pick up any merch or anything like that, you guys please message first. I might not be here. I think I'm leaving, so I'll probably be gone on my summer travels. But if you guys want to come by and pick up stuff, you can order through the store and then just message Amanda, schedule a pickup, and then you guys can come by and pick up stuff. But I might not be here. Do I want some moose burgers or reindeer sausage? Reindeer sausage. I've never had reindeer sausage. Poor Santa. Poor Santa. You're gonna eat his reindeer? Kodiak Crave ATV. I'm so proud of you, Chrome, because you got to spend more time with your daughter. It's so amazing. Makes me happy. You're an awesome father to her, 100%. Oh, I appreciate that. I won't go as far as saying awesome father. Things are awesome right now. I wasn't around a lot when she was younger, but we do have an incredible relationship together. Me and my daughter have been super tight the whole time. Even though there were times that we didn't see each other for short spans, me and her have always been pretty tight that way. I love that kid. Super chat from Kelly. I'm gonna check my laptop here, hold on. Oh, Kelly, thanks for the super chat. Do you see that Trent the Traveler had his van wrapped? It's black in color now. Yep, I do watch Trent the Traveler. He's putting stairs in his van for his dog. He messaged me on Instagram the other day and said that he was, he commented on one of my videos the other day and said he's putting stairs in his van for his dog too. Ariel, you raised a kid to a functional adult in these times. Automatic awesome parent title. You could probably put that on her mom. Her mom put her where she's at now. And now that she's coming here, I think it's kind of my responsibility to take it from here over the next little while. Her mom raised her to be where she's at right now. I was the fun dad. We hung out, we did fun things, but her mom did all the parenting. I was the fun guy. But now I feel like the roles kind of shifted. She's out of mom's, now she's in dad's, I won't say care, because she's a young lady that's going to take care of herself. She's in dad's, I got her back, we'll put it that way. Oh, Mike Rogers, thank you. Mike Rogers threw down $50, says, yeehaw. I appreciate the love, Mike. Right now, that's going to be super, coming handy big time. Chris Chamberlain, on the new van, what will be the Starlink setup? Permanent install or throw it in and out as needed? If you addressed it in a video, I might have missed it. So I think in the Sprinter van, we are going to do the stationary one on the ceiling of it because it's faster and I don't really want to deploy it, and putting it back on the top of the Sprinter is quite the... My van's easy. It's a couple of steps, pop it up there, done deal. But on that Sprinter van, it's incredibly high. Authentically old. Any regrets? Not starting van life sooner. I don't know if that's a regret, but I wish I would have started van life 10 years sooner. I think the lifestyle that I was living prior to van life would have been such a really, really good fit for van life, because I was DJing and I was on the road all the time. And I think I could have DJ'd in more towns and more places on the road. If I lived in my van, I would have toured a lot more. I wish I would have been introduced to it earlier. Cruzy's hungry. But believe it or not, the very first time I was ever experienced van life, I'm gonna go feed Cruz here. Hopefully my connection's okay out here. The first time I ever got to see someone doing living in a van sort of stuff was I was actually DJing. Holy cow, it's still frozen, bro. All the ice on there. I think it's still frozen. I was on the, oh, gross. Got water in my face. Cruzy, you can't have it yet. It's still frozen, buddy. Sorry, guys. One sec. Sorry, pal. It's not ready. Give me a sec, guys. So the first time I ever experienced somebody in a van, I was DJing some shows for a bunch of artists at the time, and it was the start of the tour, and one of the artists showed up in an old Chevy van. He put his logo all over the outside, his name right across the front of the old Chevy van, and I'm like, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, we flew out here, we got to Montreal, we bought the van, and then, so I was DJing, doing opening sets and crowd hype stuff. It was for an Akon tour, and the guy that was living in the bus was Carl Wolf. I don't know if you guys know who Carl Wolf is. He did a remake of that old school Toto song, and that's where he got his influx of fame. But it was Carl Wolf. He bought a van in Montreal, blankets, pillows, that's it. Chucked it in the back of that old Chevy van. It was an old Chevy one with a fold-down bed. It was kind of already ready, kind of built as a camper from wherever they bought it. Like it was like a getaway sort of thing. I'm not sure. But that's the first time I ever experienced it. I'm like, no way. And he's like, our plan is to just do the whole Akon tour all the way through Canada and all the way back, because they bounced up and then they came back. And then he's like, then we're heading down to Seattle. We're going to continue on until the van breaks down. I'm like, cool. That's the first time I ever experienced somebody doing van life before I even never even heard the words van life at the time. I just thought it was pretty sweet. Paul Sherman, towards Danica's apartment decor fund. Aw, thank you. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about making that video with you guys. Going out there and furnishing her place. That's going to be so good. Cruzy, be patient. Oh, look at him. He's sitting at the door, looking at the door, waiting for his food. It's frozen. Can you wait a minute? That was a no. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun video when we all go. Yeah, AJ Mills, is that what he's saying? Dad, food! Yeah, furnishing our apartment's gonna be super rad. Aussie SUV Adventurer, thank you. Put Cruzy's food in the fridge the night before. I don't even know where we're gonna be. If I put something in the fridge the night before, I don't even know where we're gonna be by the time breakfast comes. So that's a little tough. He needs an appy snack first. I have snacks for him. Cruz, you guys can come with me. Cruzy, we got some snacks here. This is from a subscriber. Rocky Mountain Chocolate. So these are actually dog biscuits. On the back here, it says, this product is actually a dog biscuit for canine consumption only. Look at them. It's like, Dad, just shut up and look it up. Our dog biscuits are dipped in white chocolate flavored confection, which does not contain cocoa beans or tharo beans, which are unsafe for dogs. This product is not intended for human consumption. It's for puppies, and it's made locally here. It's from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. Would you like one? Okay, buddy, hold on. Hold on, bro. Kind of looks good. Kind of like I want to try that. Okay, we'll give you 2. We'll give you 2. Are you happy now? That's my boy. Dina's like, oh my God, that look. Yeah, Cruise like he. Chrome, what's my shoe size? In a Converse, I'm a size 13. I want a pair of bright blue Converse and I can't find them. I found like pastel Converse, but I want like blue, like a proper, like what you'd see in a baseball hat kind of blue. Everywhere I've been looking, I just can't seem to find them in a blue like that. They're always like a funky, weird color, like a bright one. Like we were at the mall and not that long ago and I seen blue Converse. I'm like, oh, like a pastel. What's with all the pastel colors? Give me a classic like crayon color, something bright. Steve's like super feet. So if you think big feet means something else, it don't. It don't. I'll prove it. It don't. Blue like the Sprinter? No, because that's more of a pastel-y blue. Like a baseball hat. Like what you'd see on like a Toronto Blue Jays sort of bright blue. I have camo Chucks. Ooh. Camouflage Chuck Taylors. Let's go. Kodiak Crave ATV, yes. Chrome, are you going to teach your daughter the business side of life for her to set her up in the future? 100%. 100%. Like, I think that's something that she hasn't been around in her life. That's something that I have very strong inside of me. So with her being around her, that is something I'd love to instill in her. She knows me. I've always told her, even when she was young, I'm like, when you get older, go be the boss. Go start a company. Find something you love and start a business doing that. I've always talked about it, but she's never been around me in that state. And I think having her here will rub off on her. Like Amanda says, like, it's hard not to work hard around here. She's like, when you're around me, she's like, you see how hard I work. I work long and hard days. Like, I got so much stuff going on all the time. Like, I just got this drive for chaos. I seem to thrive good in a good, nice, too much chaos, I freak out. But when it's just on that borderline of being too much work is where I thrive the most. So I think having her around here will hopefully instill a little bit of that in her, and she gets the drive to go do something awesome in her life. I'm glad that she's coming to work here, but if she can take what she learns here and go start something incredible, awesome. Who knows? Maybe she's kind of thought about becoming a teacher too, so she's not really sure. Kathleen, is Sakozy still in business? They aren't responding to emails. Yes, they are still in business. Why they're not responding to emails? I don't know. Lauren P says, I don't want to be drunk on a Thursday. I'd be drunk on a Thursday. Sounds like a good idea. Sam's like, I got a pair of those shoes, dark blue. Yeah, I'd like to start rebuilding my Converse collection again. I think I got 7 different pairs right now, and I think I'd like to start over time, because I used to have a huge collection. If you've been around my channel for a long time, when I had my storage locker years ago, I had boxes and boxes and boxes full of Converse. And then over the years, I went through a phase where I'm like, let's be minimal for a little while. And I started to sell off everything. And sometimes I've regretted some of the things I did sell. Like today, I wish I still had all those old Converse because there was so many rad pairs in there. And now I'm at a point where I kind of wish I had more Converse. I got some now. I got probably 7 pairs. Let's go see. Cruzy, your food's still frozen. Give me a couple more minutes. I'll check. So up here, we've got red, black. These ones are still brand new. I've been wearing the other one, just not that one. We got yellow, burgundy, pink, and all white. And there's the other burgundy down there. That's my collection. Okay, Cruzy, let's go check your food. You ready to check your food? Oh, they don't need to see that. Cruzy, you keep them company. Oh, your food's good, bud. Let me chop it up. Sorry, guys. Let me chop this up for Cruz. Trying to read your things, but it's hard. All right, Cruzy, what are we gonna put in here? We're gonna put some fish oil. Beep. And then in here we have probiotic. Boom. And this has got a bunch of stuff that's good for his joints. Boom. Dinner served, buddy. guys. We coming. Come on, Chris. Check it out here. There you go. Did we lose my connection? Are we okay? My outside internet on the outside of the building, like I have internet out there too, but it's not the same Wi-Fi router. There's separate routers out there, so when I go out there, my phone needs to switch connections, and it's not always good. Dog sausage soup, yeah, it's gross. We put lots of water in there to make sure he gets lots of liquids. AJ Mills, welcome to YouTube memberships. Appreciate you joining. Your daughter should write a book called Why My Dad Poops in a Bucket. That's a good name for a book. I should put a sign on my van that says double V's on the back of the van near the back. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Years ago, I was thinking about actually putting like Weirdos Unite all the way across it. I got to keep an eye on Cruzy. There's a few big chunks in that one. I don't want him to choke on it. He's doing good so far. Mike P. Wow, you're live. I am live. It's me in the flesh. Ooh. Aww. H. Buskirk? H. Buskirk? Something like that? Thank you for gifting 10 YouTube memberships. It was gifted out to Donna, Kitty, Otis, Michael, Rudy, Skin, Snowjob, Maker Mike, and Walter. Aww, thanks for gifting that. I don't know how to say your name. H. Buskirk? Just keep an eye out for cars. Make sure nobody's coming in. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And to all those guys, welcome to memberships. Chrome, can you make a van sticker with Cruise saying dogs on board, please? I kind of like that idea. Tress, if you're watching this, it's a really good design idea. I just had this image in my head. I'm like, do people that have little wiener dogs, right? Do they have a sign on the back that says little wiener in here? I don't know why my brain instantly went there. Oh, Lauren P, thank you. Sprinter / shower scene / coffee / Danica fund contribution. I appreciate that, Lauren P. / foot pics. Did I read that right? Weirdo. I'll sell you foot pics for 20 bucks. You want my feet? Nobody wants my feet pics. I know, I tried to sell them before. Jokes, total jokes. Sorry guys, some of my. Ron Clark, gross. Alicia's like, not my feet, marathoner feet. Somebody's gonna be down for that, I'm sure. This world's a little weird nowadays. Insecure to confident. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. You got that right. Mandy says a phone. Someone probably asked me what I film on. I do film everything on an iPhone. So you're on my camera rig right now, which is a less version of this. Oh, hey Amanda, while you're here, let me give you some work. Want to do some work, Amanda? So the gentleman that I just sold his name is Billy. I just sold the Ford Transit lift, the WellTech lift kit to, that just finished paying for it. he needs to be billed for a Julka chemical toilet. He just picked it up today. She's like, oh, yay. Sorry. It just popped into my brain there before I forget. So his name is Billy. He's in QuickBooks already. He needs to be billed for a Julka chemical toilet. Sorry. Just on my brain. Penny, I'm fashionably late as usual. That's all right. CD, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, someone just ordered the last gotta go. We should go online and make sure the stores are at 0. Ooh. We should make sure of that. Can you please do that too? Amanda's at home trying to enjoy some time, drinking a bottle of whiskey or whatever she's drinking, probably in her underpants. I don't know why I'm visualizing this. This is weird. In her fuzzy slippers with curlers in her hair, enjoying a night at home, and I'm putting her to work. High five, Chrome. Sunday Chamberlain, leave Amanda alone. Chrome, love your channel. What's your most carried pocket item? My cell phone and keys and a wallet. Honestly, my pockets are pretty little. I tried doing the whole pocket knife thing, but it kind of got in the way. I have a pretty big wallet, and I hate this big wallet. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. But I had to get a big wallet when we started this company so I can have my personal ones here. Then on the inside, I have my Vancity Vanlife cards there, my Van Toys cards here. I feel like an old man with this giant. It's in my front pocket there. But that's it. I carry my keys, my wallet, and my cell phone. Pretty simple. Sarah Rose, oh, what are you drinking, Amanda? I said she's a whiskey with curlers in her hair, fuzzy slippers in her underpants. I'm drinking Diet Coke in Converse in a t-shirt in my underpants. Tactical Nomad, I'm not sure if you've thought about it, but having fabric on the walls will help greatly with voiceovers. I 100%. I was just talking with a subscriber today that popped by here and showed me the fabric on his walls. And even he said, and he's not even done with all the fabric. He only did one wall. He said the sound in his vehicle is substantially better, like audio music, because it's way better sounding. And I know that. So that was one of the main benefits why I chose to go fabric, because I instantly thought, I'm like, man, because it's got a small layer of foam behind it. So it's not fabric on wood. It'll have a small little foam layer behind it. So it's really gonna help absorb sound all over the place. So yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up. So it's great for those who are putting stereos and stuff like that in their vehicles. Having that foam with the fabric on the wall there will be amazing for sound. Dina Butts, anyone know a good electrician? If you're on the island, I know a great electrician. The world famous Mike the electrician. I'll only charge you guys double his rate. Yeah, I know one. Maybe do fabric panels that are replaceable. They are. So when you do fabric, you don't do the entire wall. You do them in sections and pieces. So I got a picture on my phone of the guy's wall that was in today. Oh, gotta watch Cruzy's face. 1 sec. Cruzy, we're coming, buddy. You stay there. Gotta get some paper towel. You gotta clean the slop off your face. Come here, Mr. Sloppy Face. Come here, buddy. Good to go. gross, his breath stinks. Hey, buddy. We're live streaming on YouTube, Cruzy. We're live streaming on YouTube, buddy. Yeah. Run, Cruz, run. Cruzy slobber face. After he eats, it's some nasty. Hey, Mike is on here. Mike, someone just said hi to Mike. Mike, I was just trying to sell you on my live stream. Someone asked me if I knew a good electrician. I said I'd charge them double your rate. DIY Warren, Chevy is bringing back the Astro. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. Can't wait to get the new Cruzy merch. I can't wait to release the new Cruzy merch. Amanda. Whew, sorry guys, I sneezed there for a second. That's okay, Mike. Mike, I'll pimp your services out. I'm just taking a cut, that's all. Do I still feed Cruz fish? Yes. It's been a long time since he's actually had a herring fish. But yeah, I do still feed him fish. He gets fish in his diet quite often. Too bad Mike can't come to Ohio. Yeah, that's a little bit out of Mike's area. Spicer, I have a 2000 Chevy Astrovan, plan to make it a weekend camper. Those little Astrovans are awesome, man. I hear lots of great things about them. Like mechanically, I hear they're really good. Samantha, you're going to be doing van trips with your daughter once she moves there. So this is cool because we're gonna turn our shop van into like a shop show van. We're gonna probably put the overland interiors, build on the inside, do all Van Toys stuff on it, Van Toys bumpers, Van Toys ladders. By the way, if anybody messaged about ladders, they're still right there. Sorry if I didn't message you guys back. So if you're watching, my big apologies. We're waiting for boxes to ship them in. Once we get those boxes here, then I'm gonna start emailing everybody who was interested in buying those ladders and then get them shipped out. But I didn't wanna respond to anybody and sit on ladders here for a while, so we're gonna wait and just hit them all at one time. But on that note, once we have another built out van, then we can take her out on trips so she can really experience van life from behind the steering wheel, which would be rad. Hello, Chrome, Sal from Florida. What's up, buddy? Are you looking at sending Van Toys stuff to the UK? I don't. We've kept our Van Toys store Canadian and American because I don't know what it's like to ship. Maybe it's not bad. I don't know what it's like for someone to buy, I don't know, a roof vent from us here and us ship it all the way to the UK. How much that shipping is gonna be, you know? Yeah, so we've always just we kept the international off the Van Toy store for that reason, because I'm like, that's a long way to ship a fan. Alicia says, she will be sold on it if she rents a $190,000 rig. Yeah, I could see that. Hey, Chrome, what's the next adventure in the van? Right now, we're just doing a lot of work with the Sprinter van right now, which is going to keep me in town here for a little while. But the next adventure won't be in this van. We'll be driving that Mercedes all the way to Ontario. Right now, the only thing we have planned is to do some really good island adventures. But shouldn't say that. Maybe we might be going to the Yukon in this thing. So Daryl is going to do a little bit of work, refix that flex plate situation in the middle there, putting a bigger flex plate in there so it's stronger. but I think I might try and do a short trip to the Yukon in that thing before we go to the East Coast, depending on repairs and if I trust it. Let me go check on Cruz. Oh, he's good. He's eating out of his bowl more. Kayla says, send it to the Yukon. I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to do a short trip this time. Like maybe bang it out there for 4 weeks and come back. Just a short one. Chrome has to do the toe drink again. What's it called? It's called the Sour Toe Cocktail at the Sourdough Saloon. I actually went out for breakfast with the second toe captain about a week ago. They came out here on their way up to the Yukon. Dan and Tina, Dan's in this live stream right now. So yes, if I go back to Dawson City, I'll definitely be putting that toe against my face again. Okay, so Tactical Nomad said, my cousin bought a $190 backpack from Britain last month. The shipping was $22, so not bad. That is not bad at all. Amanda, you want to do some more work? Psst. And maybe see what it costs to ship, like, not a battery or anything like that, but a fan to, like, the UK. Amanda's going to stop watching my live streams because I keep putting her to work. Cruz, leave it. Hey. Cruz. Hey. Leave it. Don't. You're going to get rocks in your mouth, bro. Don't do that. Ooh, he listened. Man is like, I'm at home. Yeah? We'll put a little dog collar on you and as soon as the dog collar knows that Amanda relaxes, get to work. Chrome wouldn't know what to do without Amanda. You damn well got that right. Amanda holds this place together. 100%. Someone asked if I was upstairs. No. No, she's at home. What about getting a portable air conditioner unit that you can store at the shop when it's not needed? See, I think that, like, you know those little tall, upright apartment style air conditioners? You can strap it to the back of a seat, put the hoses out the passenger window. That's probably more financially feasible than putting a $6,000 air conditioner on the top of your van that you're going to use for a week or two out of a year. I would rather put that $6,000 into buying a quad right now. 100%. Someone says he pays for expenses with YouTube video money. Yeah, video's how I earn my primary income. I missed the shirt sale and I was disappointed. When will there be more sizes available? We are releasing brand new merch coming out soon. We have a bunch of new designs. We have a couple of designs going up on Van Toys, which I'm really excited about. And also some new designs going up on the Vancity Vanlife one as well. This is so funny. Where is it here? Billy says $6,000. A 12-volt rooftop AC is $2,000 to $2,500. $2,500 USD is like 4,000 Canadian. So even if the unit was 30, like, let me just go find out. Let's go. Nomadic cooling AC. Nomadic rooftop air conditioner unit, the X3, which is the one that's recommended for the Mercedes Sprinter in size, currently right now is $5,784 Canadian for one large enough to do the inside of the Sprinter. So the Nomadic Cooling, which is a super good quality brand, the X2 is not recommended for the 170 wheelbase because it's too small. So $6,000. It's a lot of money. And I know there's another company out there that makes another one, the Velit. What's that other one? V-E-L-I-T. Air conditioner. Yeah, the Velit cooling air conditioner. So this one here is 2,000 USD, but that's the small one. Got to remember the size of my vehicle. It's 2,000 USD, which is probably 3,000 something Canadian. Plus, we have any tariffs. I don't think we have any tariffs coming across. I think it's okay. But then we have brokerage duties, all that stuff to bring it up here to Canada. So you're still looking at like $4,000 for that unit, without a doubt. $3,500 for that unit here for the cheap one. It's a lot of money. No matter how you look at it, it's a ton of money. Is it really, really worth it for a week? I don't think so. That's where you got to realize the flip. Is that $4,000? Shit, even if it's $2,500, is it worth it for 1 week of use? 2 weeks of use? I'm not sure. Make sense? I mean, if we're in like Florida, that's a no-brainer. But AJ Mills, I'd put the money into suspension upgrades. Boom, now you're talking my language. Yeah, yeah, our money is only worth 70 cents on a good day compared to American money. How many watts for how long? That's the other question. So I met a subscriber recently that has one on the roof of his van that he doesn't use and he regrets putting it in his van. He goes, I wish I would have done something else with that roof space. The AC wasn't worth it for him anyway. But we're talking about an air conditioner that I could run for probably 4, maybe 8 hours at night, and my batteries would be dead. Unless I did a giant battery bank, then probably the whole night. But first thing in the morning, my batteries would be super low. I'd have to get back all that charge into my batteries that day in order to run it one more night. Power consumption is a lot. The Out-Equip Pro 12 volt, 10,000 BTU. I think these other ones are a lot bigger than that. Because I know if you undersize the one in the big 170 Sprinter, that's why they came out with the X3. It's bigger, it's more powerful, it's better for the bigger vehicle. Out-Equip Pro. Out-Equip Pro air conditioner. Trying to find one for sale here. Lots of videos. Yeah, it's $1,000 USD on Amazon in the States. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how much those things would be like. Oh, that's the backpack unit one? This one's got mixed pictures. This is where it freaks me out. It's got, come on, where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. It had mixed pictures. It showed the rooftop AC unit, then it showed the backpack mini split unit in the same ad. Yeah, I mean, $1,000, that's not a risk I'm gonna take unless I know somebody that has it and can give me a good word that it's gonna work. That's one thing about doing some of those cheaper knockoff version ones. You know, Sometimes you put the money in, you get a gold one, put the money in, you get a garbage one. It's risky money. Anyway, I'm probably not going to do an AC, so it's not exactly a subject that's interesting right now. It's a lot of money. The Great Spoon, thank you. You have a diesel, you can let it run 24/7 if you want for the AC. You can buy a lot of fuel for the price of any AC units. True that, I agree. But like I said, I think a lot of these questions about air conditioners and people saying the need for me to have it are coming from people that live in warm climates. Our summers are pretty mild for a majority of my travels. We might get a hot week here and there, but we just adjust the travel at that point and go somewhere a little bit cooler. Or grab a hotel, you know what I mean? Like on a nice big long travel trip when you've been on the road for 3 or 4 months, to grab a hotel with air conditioning and a big fat hot tub, it's not a big deal, you know? It's actually a really nice relief of your travel sometimes when you get that change up, you know what I mean? Or you grab a nice Airbnb with air conditioning where you can enjoy some time, right? Nikki Delventhal put an AC in her van primarily for her dogs. She also lives in the USA where she's getting warmer climates than we get here on this side of Canada. And it makes sense, you know, if you're out there and you're in Arizona or you're in Colorado, stuff like that a lot. You got to remember, even out there in the winter times, you get some, like if you're in Arizona, your winters are quite warm. California, your winters are pretty decent, like for your daytime temperatures. You know, so I can see that being a little bit more needed in some of those American climates for sure. But here on the west coast of Canada, I don't see that being, you know, a necessary thing. Heat out here is more necessary than putting an AC in it. See, and there you go. So, and I think this person's absolutely correct. The last van standing, it says a stand-up AC unit is the best for that kind of situation. You got that right. Something that I can throw into that I paid $500 for at Walmart, that can sit in my storage locker and take out on my trip when I need to, or when I know hot weather is coming, pop into a Walmart, buy one, you know what I mean? In those times when I think it's necessary, you know? Yeah, because sometimes you can get some good deals on those things. It's not as important as moving air. I think ventilation is more important than running an air conditioner in my climate. Now, if I was spending my summers in Ontario or a lot of time towards the East Coast where it's really humid, I might have a different thing to say, but here it's easy peasy. Yeah, Lucius, you're right. Getting a small portable mini split would be better. There's some really great mini split units. I just don't like how they install. I don't have it in me to put that kind of chunky unit off the back of my van. I know they make some really cool little backpack units or whatever they're called. I just don't want that hanging off my back door. I have a friend who's got a mini split and he loves it, but it's also this big chunky thing right off the back door. And I don't want to do that to my van. No, I don't. Something about doing that. To me, that's a big chunk to throw on the back of your van for something you're going to use for a week. Oh yeah, see, Otis, you're right. See, in your scenario, it's a no-brainer. Okay, guys, let's move on. No more AC chat. We're good. Okay, Lauren P's talking about feet picks. It's better than talking about air conditioning. Are you getting a secondary alternator for DC to DC? Probably. I know Mercedes has a really rad secondary alternator situation that can bring back a mountain of power. I have a subscriber that told me that he has that second alternator in his Mercedes and he can charge his stuff up in like a couple of hours. His whole big battery bank's back to being charged. Sarah, AC, AC, AC. Tell you what, Sarah, you buy me a nice AC unit and I will throw it on my ceiling, my roof. I just don't see that money being worth it right now. Lucius said he upgraded his alternator. I think it's a great idea. You know, especially if you're using your alternator for your primary charging. M-Trax Adventures, how you doing, bro? Have you considered touch switches for your lights, or are you gonna keep the rocker switches? So I'm actually, because we sell Bright Source and Strands lighting at Van Toys. They make a really rad light switch panel unit. They make a little 4-panel up to like, I think it's an 8 or a 12-panel unit. So I'll be using their integrated touch panel unit to run all their lighting. And it's great because all the lights connect to a central box, and then that little unit goes up on the dash and all the lights just go down there so you can trigger them all as you need them. They're quite the awesome unit. They're kind of like, some people would know them as like an S-Pod. That would be their own version of what an S-Pod is. Miguel's like, let's do a GoFundMe for Chrome's AC unit. I don't need an AC unit, guys. Chrome, coming to Vancouver in my trekking travels this summer. Where is one place to hang out and not miss? Off-grid in a town. There is honestly, you all know I'm a big fan of this island. Go past Campbell River, head out in the bush somewhere and have some fun. I don't have anywhere one specific place that I love, and if I did, I wouldn't give it up. I keep those little, my little gems, I keep those private to myself. Angela, thanks for the super chat. Late but rewatching. Y'all, please don't let one jerk make a dumbass statement. I don't know where this comes from. The jerk make a dumbass statement and put a bad rap on us Americans. Aw, she's watching probably when I was talking earlier. We love Canadians. Governments fighting do not represent the people, both sides. I agree. I know a lot of the things, like the stories that I told earlier about people getting yelled at in the USA with Canadian plates on it. It's not everybody. We all know that. You know, but you get the select few that kind of wreck it for everybody and make traveling a little bit tough. We know you Americans love us and we love you guys too. Let the politicians fight. It's all good. It's not my fight. I got you guys. We're good. Aaron the DJ, what's up? Tactical Nomad says, Premier Power Welders makes a high amp alternator, so you don't need two. Just one to replace the OEM unit. So yeah, in the Mercedes-Benz, we gotta really be careful when it comes to their whole computer system thing. I wouldn't mess with the Mercedes factory one, because that factory one runs just the engine and that's its sole responsibility. In the Mercedes, the secondary alternator bracket at the bottom with the extra belt that gets attached, or however attaches to that belt system, is meant that secondary alternator only runs the house. That is it. Its sole responsibility is to power the batteries in the back. So it's a really cool system like that, because a lot of times in vehicles, you put double alternators in it, it just sends double power back to everything. But the Mercedes, the factory one runs the engine as normal. The secondary one is primarily for just your home, which is kind of cool. Because yeah, I was looking at the unit for mine, and it's just a secondary bracket with a secondary controller, so you can control the amount of power that comes back to your house battery. It was pretty good, a little bit pricey, but pretty cool. I can't remember what the name was. I had a fancy touch panel and stuff on the front. I don't know, they make too many toys for those newer Mercedes, way too many toys. And it's a Mercedes-specific built product. It was pretty cool. Chrome, did your daughter start working for me yet? No, she'll start here May 1st or somewhere after. She still has got to get moved into her apartment and stuff first. But yeah, coming up very, very soon. Dale, which do you prefer, Blue Eddy or Jackery? Honestly, even though my channel is sponsored by Jackery, well, not really right now because our contract is over at this current point. We're waiting to talk budgets out to see if we're going to continue on. But honestly, straight honest answer, they're all good. All those big name brands you hear, they all have pluses and minuses, but at the end of the day, they all do the same thing. Choose the one that's right for you, that you feel good about. You can't go wrong with them all. You got Jackery, Blue Eddy, EcoFlow, Anchor, those kind of names that have been around for a long time. They all make a great product. There's a Blue Eddy in that. Is that right there? A box that's got a big, huge Blue Eddy battery in it. Don't ask me why. Tactical Nomad, it would be cool if you installed the honeycomb light inside of your Sprinter. They actually make some really cool, smaller little honeycomb things I've been looking at just to kind of like, you know, spice up the lighting on the inside, because even that reflection on the back of the van looks pretty sweet. Lion Artist says, I like the EcoFlow power kit, super simple install in the Sprinter. Those little kits are really cool. I've heard two sides of the story though. They're really awesome, easy to install. I think they're awesome. They're a quick plug and play scenario, but I've also heard that they can be a complete pain in the ass. That there's some things that are a little bit faulty on them, but that could just be scenario rated. So I've heard both sides of that spectrum, that they're really good, but when they're screwed up, they're really screwed up. But they're pretty cool. I think it was really smart of them to do a situation like that that's just plug and play. What's up, Andy? Kodiak Crave, would you hook up the Blue Yeti with your Sprinter van batteries for extra power? Hook up the Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti with your Sprinter van. I don't have a... Oh, you're calling my van the Blue Yeti? I'm not sure what you're asking there. What is my plan for the Sprinter roof? I'm not really over focusing on solar on that thing. If I can get, Blue Eddy. That makes sense. Okay, let's go back to that question there. Are you gonna hook up with, you gonna hook up the Blue Eddy with your Sprinter van? No. But my contract with Jackery is kind of in limbo. You never know. That wasn't very smart, buddy. If you're in negotiations with Jackery, might have been wiser to say nothing. It doesn't matter. I can say whatever the heck I want. That's the great thing about doing contracts. Even with Jackery before, I was free to say whatever I wanted. Honesty was key when it came to working with brands, and I keep it that way. If I can't be honest about things, I am not working with you. And that is not mine, by the way, but there is a battery back there. A pretty big one. It ain't mine, though. So calm down. But yeah, and at that point, it doesn't matter. I'm under contract. It's okay. I'm not under contract. It's all right. I'm free to say what I want. I've talked about Blue Eddy and all those other brands while under contract with them. They're a great company, and they understand that there's other competitors on the market. You know what I mean? They want me to freely give my personal opinion on things, and they never guide me to say anything. Like, if I don't like a battery that they released, I just say it. That's the deal. And if you don't like my rawness, then take your money and take it elsewhere. I'll work with somebody else. Yeah, and that's the thing, though. As a YouTube creator, we got to be honest with things. Like, The other day, I put an ad in my video for a picture frame. I truly believe that picture frame was the most badass ad I've ever made. That thing was probably the coolest item I think I've ever put in a video in a long time. Rad. That picture frame, super dope. But those things, I don't take those ads because I like the money. I take them because I think the product is pretty cool, or it's something that I've always wanted to try out, you know? I don't take ads for, don't get me wrong, I take ads for money, but I don't take it because of the money, just for the money. Like I wouldn't be hawking, if these guys, look at that, I just threw on camera, that instantly became a free ad, not a free ad. If these guys reached out and said, hey Chrome, we'll pay you money to pimp our product, I'd say, screw you, your product sucks ass. Hell no, because it does, it tastes like shit. I wouldn't do an ad for it. Am I drinking it? Yeah, because I bought it from Costco and I might as well finish it. That picture frame is awesome. It was really cool, right? When I first opened it up, I'm like, because I don't sign any contracts until I see the product and have a chance to use the product. And I started playing around with those picture frames. I'm like, these are so cool. Like so cool. You keep, my mom's not around anymore, but you keep thinking about those scenarios where I could give it to her, you know, throw pictures on it. So fun, right? So cool. Yeah, I wish some of those energy drink companies would reach out, man. Those guys pay money. Aaron says, the other protein drinks from Costco aren't bad. Well, this one here actually, in the vanilla is okay. In the chocolate one, kind of gross, kind of tastes like chemical. And the cookies and cream one, kind of gross, kind of tastes like chemical. The vanilla was a pretty safe one. I bought all three. Sometimes for me, because I get busy doing this kind of stuff or eating a protein bar, it gets me through. Amanda says Monster would be a great sponsor. Hint, hint. Kodiak Crave ATV says, I wish I can promote Fox Racing merch. Reach out, send them an email. It's all it takes. Some of the brands that I've worked with over the years, that's how I've got them, was just reaching out, going, hey guys, I'm Chrome from Vancity Vanlife, and I really like your product, and I actually have your product, and I wouldn't mind working together with you guys. What can we do? You know, and that's how you start wrangling some deals with some brands, is just simply send them an email. Prime is vomit. I like Prime. Calm down. Breathe a little bit. Prime is good, man. Not all of them. Some of them are really good, though. Someone's like, no, Prime is yuck. Don't yuck my yum. I heard that saying the other day. I never heard that saying before. Don't yuck my yum. Go, yeah, but I don't have enough subscribers on my channel. Yeah, that'll work. I've also reached out to brands too to work with them when my channel was smaller, and they said, yeah, we don't work with anybody less than 100,000 subscribers. I was so defeated. Like, oh, I'm never gonna be at 100,000 subscribers. I'm never gonna get a sponsor. I got kicked down a lot, but that's the part of life, you know what I mean? Like, not great success doesn't come from just having luck up your ass the whole time. Great success comes from all your losses. You know what I mean? Losing is a major part about getting anywhere in life. And even starting my YouTube, every time I try to reach out to companies, they just shit on me, like, or they just ghost me, or they tell me, no, your channel is too small, or, you know, you're 100,000 subscribers away from even having a chance with us. You know what I mean? Failure is just a part of success. Enjoy those little failures and get mad at those failures and step on top of them and keep moving. What the hell? Someone's like, snitches get stitches. Well, what the hell was that about? Luck up your ass. Is that what you call that toy? Sounds like someone likes butt plugs. Oh, there's someone talking shit now? Let's go. I like talking shit. Let's go. What you got? Because someone just said, what this... Oh, I thought there was someone talking shit. Damn it. JP Hanks, I just came into butt plugs. Sorry. Sarah says, you can't be great without falling a few times. You got that right. Overland Interiors, a man that knows what grind is all about. You have to fail to succeed, 100%. Yeah, where is my dog? Anybody see my dog? Someone take the Lost Cruise Award. Lost Cruise Reward. Let's go see where my cruisie's at. Oh, look who's here. Hi, buddy. Where's my dog? Hey, where's my dog? Come here. Kids, go. No, don't fall over. Are you drunk? Hey, are you drunk? Where's my dog? Where's my dog at? He's not under there. Hey, what do you think he's out upstairs? Hey, kitty, where's my dog? We're in a fenced yard. Cruzy doesn't go far. There's his dog dish. Cruz! Come on! Hi, kitty. You can't have this. You coming, kitty, or what? All right, let's go find Cruzy. Cruzy always sits in the funniest places. Cruz! Come on! Anybody see him? Cruzy, Cruzy, kitty, not you. Sometimes I find him sitting over there in the corner. He's a weirdo. Won't come help me find Cruzy? Won't come help me find Cruzy? Cruzy and the kitty cat are friends. If y'all are wondering. What do you think, he's upstairs? If he's not upstairs, he's probably taking a poop in the shop next door. Cruzy likes to poop in the shop next door. Oh, Cruzy's on. Here he is. I knew you'd be up here, buddy. What are you doing? I'm outside calling for you, and I knew you'd be upstairs, buddy. Hey, I knew you'd be up here. Little Cruzy bear, hey? Cruzy doesn't go far around here. I mean, the yard's fenced. He can't really go anywhere anyway. He never goes far. He's usually literally in the shop next door taking a poop. On the other side in front of the shop taking a poop. Hey, are you sleeping upstairs? Hey, pal, are you sleeping upstairs? Nice to see you use the dog bed, though. That don't happen often. Okay, we're going to leave them with you because Daddy's got to pee, so talk. Talk loud enough so they don't hear me pee. Did you tell them a good story, bud? Did you tell them a good story? Well, I sure hope you did. Bet you people were happy, little Cruzy Cam. Hey, little Cruzy Cam. Hey. All right. We're good. I'm going to grab myself. Here's a little picture frame. These are so cool. Hey? Oh. That's my daughter. Yeah, that's my kid. Oh, you see that written at the bottom? Nope, Dad did not teach her that. I probably did. You good? Cool. Dad probably taught her that, without a doubt. It's getting a little chilly out here. Got myself a dinner time. What'd I miss? Is she emo? Sometimes. Is she emo? Maybe. Will you be stopping Saskatchewan on your way trip? Yeah, I probably will. Probably not on the way through, but maybe on the way back. On the way through, I think we're fully just going to send it because we have a lot of stuff going on the East Coast this year. So I'll probably just leave here, straight send it to Ontario to drop off the van. Now, my daughter doing the double, she was halfway to doing the double V's. I caught the camera before she got to the double V's. These protein bars are bad for you. This is a chocolate bar, not a protein bar. Sorry, I'm chewing, you guys. Oh, guys. Do not ever buy these. Don't do it. This is a bad idea. This is advertised as a protein bar. This is a chocolate bar. 100%. It's got like a layer of caramel in it. There's no way. No way. Chrome, your video is backwards. I think you're backwards. Alicia says something like a club bar has 3 ingredients. Probably doesn't taste as good as that. Oh, Carter, thank you. Sorry, my mouth was full. Carter just gifted 10 YouTube memberships for Paul, Camel Dan, John, Andrew, Nighthawk, 859. That was my first 3 digits of my phone number when I was a kid, 859. Robert Baker, Heavenly Girl. Sorry, I'm chewing. I'm going to mute this. T Pilgrim says, great to catch a live stream just as I'm chewing. Okay, I'm going to mute this for a second. Okay. Mao Man, I was joking, by the way. Mao Man's like, no, your camera is showing the video backwards. Yeah. I'm way better looking when I'm backwards. That's why it's backwards. Way better looking flipped. Someone's like, bet $100 he farted. No. If you've been watching my channel for a while, which I know you have, I fart on camera. It's way funnier. I'm not a hide my fart kind of guy. I'm a shh and then drop the bomb kind of guy. Rocket Stone Adventures, I watched some of your older videos where you got some pepper sprayed. Yeah, not sprayed directly on me, but around me. Man, it was brutal. Pepper spray sucks. Someone's like, Aaron's like, man, he talks about poop and pee and stuff. Keep it real, baby, keep it real. Step Van Dan, hold my beer, you know it's gonna be a good fart. I like that one. Sunday Chamberlain says, yep, Chrome don't care. You got that right. Enable mirrored mode on my camera. Okay, I'm gonna do this. If I lose my live stream, I'm sorry. You guys still there? Hopefully I don't lose my stream. Hold on. Are we still there? There you go. I just enabled the mirror mode in my camera. Looks the same to me. I went in there and I literally flipped it to mirror mode on. Still backwards. Unless you guys are seeing it a different way, but still backwards. See? So whatever this mirror mode is bullshit. And I just tried it on this phone. It didn't do anything. So here's the setting that I used. Maybe it's the wrong setting, but it's the only setting in camera that shows right here. You go to camera. It says mirror front camera. It's normally off. I went into my phone just now, turned it on, and it didn't do anything. Not unless it mirrors this one. Tactical Nomad said, mirror mode does not work for live streaming, only for videos and photos. There you go. Now I just screwed up my videos and photos. Or did I make it better? No, because I just did it here and it didn't make a difference. So mirror mode on. Camera, video, selfie side, record. I'm still backwards. 100% backwards. Yeah. Even if I record this way, that's still backwards, and that's mirror mode on the front-facing camera. I don't know if that's the front or this is the front. Still backwards. Is that backwards? I guess it's backwards for you guys, so hold on. Is it recording? I mean, this side always films right anyway, so I don't know if that makes a difference. No, that's backwards. So now I mirrored this side. Now this side of my camera's not still the same. So what I did is I wrecked this side of my camera. This side of my camera is now backwards. That's this side. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Let it go. There's worse things in life to be worried about than the shot that you've been getting on my channel for 8 years. Use a house mirror. Michelle says, I got Vanspace 3D and I love it, and it has helped me so much to get a better idea of my van build. Awesome, right? So if you didn't catch this in a video, I actually filmed a van tour of the super sweet couple that started that app. Way back ago, and when my channel was little, I was in Vancouver, I filmed their van, and I reached out to them and said, hey guys, it's Chrome. And so I'm gonna schedule a video call with them and sit, or at least like the girl anyway. I don't know if her husband or boyfriend's involved with it, but I'm gonna sit down and have a video call with them, record the phone call, let her share the story and some new things that I guess they have coming up. So she told me, Chrome, we got some really, really awesome things on the horizon, and they'd love to share it with the channel. So I'm gonna try to schedule that call at some point and share your van tour, the van tour I did with them on the channel, and then share their story, which I think would be pretty cool. Chrome, would you like a Blue Eddy for your blue van? No. Rob Y. Emmanuel will fix it with a backwards printed shirt here. That's probably a good idea. We should do a backwards one, and I'll wear it on my live stream so everybody can zip it. Chrome is actually in upside down world right now. You can fix the backwards issue. It's not an issue. I'm having no issue with this whatsoever. There you go. Problem freaking solved. Okay? Okay. We'll cover my logo up there too. That's it. Done deal. Problem solved. I'll wear a black t-shirt forever from now on. Hold on. I'll fix it. There you go. Come on. Come on, stay. Whatever. There you go. Now y'all can calm your titties. There you go. Boom! Life just got better. Y'all happy now? Damn it, my license plate's backwards in there. There you go. Oh, the crown logo's on my thing. Done. Y'all feel better now? I bet you do. St. Christopher's migraine. The ladder on this side of your van, it clips to the rain gutter and bottom of the body. Yes, that is correct. So here, I'll show you. So right up on the top here, and this is the same way we're building our Van Toys ladders. They clip right on the top of the rain gutter. And then on the top here, there's a bottom piece that clips on it. So when you tighten this up, it actually grips it really tight to the gutter. Then on the bottom down here, it has one screw that goes through, but it's the same thing. It's just a plate on both sides, sandwiches it together, bolts it there and there. And then this one here actually goes right through the actual metal of the frame itself. But yeah, pretty simple. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and it works great. Thank you for a question that doesn't relate to the screen being backwards. Oh my God, hide my arms too. Come on. Eric, hey Chrome, my Air Plus fan from Van Toys just arrived. So stoked to install this bad boy. Aw, thank you for the business. I appreciate that. Enjoy the fan, man. I think it's pretty cool. That light on that fan is really bright. I'm really happy with the fan. So far, it's been really good. It's quieter running than the Max Air. I'm really happy with mine. Appreciate you snagged one. Someone just said 180,000 Canadian for what? Dale, where's this Dale comment? What is the cost of the Sprinter? Sure as ain't no 180,000 Canadian. Holy sh... where is it here? What's the cost for the Sprinter? So I had a couple options on my Sprinter. You can get them for around 95 to about 110 grand. Mine, by the time it was all closed in, tax included, was about 120,000 bucks on a monthly payment. So I pay monthly for that. I can't afford that kind of money. But Sprinters are 100,000 here, not 180,000. That's insane. Right now, like they're popping up in my feed right now quite a bit for probably about 100 grand, sometimes a little less. But it's once the taxes hit is where it gets you. You're like, okay, cool, price is 97,000. Then you add the taxes, and then here there's a luxury tax here, so it's an extra $1,000 for a luxury tax. Yeah, Dragon Dawn fully kitted out Sprinter vans are around the $180,000 mark. You are correct. Miguel Reyes, don't block me. Why would we block you? Chrome, does the fan work with the cover closed? We get that question. Yes, it does. So on the Nomadic Arc fans, there's little side vents on the side. So if you do decide to shut the blackout screen, you do get some ventilation off the side. Obviously, you're restricting a ton of airflow, but airflow does come out. In my opinion, just leave it open. Leave it open. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't know. I don't get the guy shut it. I'm like, and it restricts the airflow because you got to remember you have a hole this big. It's trying to shove air through it. When you shut it, it's got tiny little vents on the side that lets the air come through. I don't think myself that shutting out the light, if the light is something that bothers you, don't buy the smoke lid top, buy the black one or the white one. You'll restrict more light from coming through it. I think if you're sensitive to that front, then buy the black top one, not the clear one. Me, I like the light coming through, so I don't ever see in any scenario where I'd want to shut the blackout screen and leave my fan on. I don't see that scenario ever coming up in my life. Price of a home on Vancouver Island versus a fully kitted out Sprinter, no comparison. No shit. You want to buy a piece of crap home here on the island, you're looking at $1 million. You might be able to snag one for 700 grand somewhere that's but you're looking at anything around out here, you're looking at 750 grand for like an entry level something. It's something. It's not great. It's something. To $1 million plus. So there is no comparison. You're buying a $100,000 Sprinter van is cheaper. That's more to make a down payment on a home. You want to make 10% down payment on a home, it's going to cost you more than you're purchasing an entire Sprinter home. Buying homes out here in Canada have gone buck wild. So yeah, there's no comparison. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I could have bought, we've seen that in the comments. Oh, I could have bought a home for that cost. Good luck getting one here. That is not a damn option. Yeah, we could live in even a trailer park home. I think the trailer park homes are probably going for $250K. I don't even know what a trailer park home is going for here. I'm not talking like way up north. Let's go trailer park home for sale. Mobile homes for sale, Vancouver Island. So this one here, you can buy the trailer for $110,000 and it's $1,400 a month for the pad fee. Here's another one, $143,000 for the trailer and a $1,000 pad fee every month. So it's another $12,000 a year, $1,000 a month for the pad. It's a lot, man. Here's another one, $163,000 for the trailer, right there. $163,000. It's 1,000 square feet. Pad fee is $945 per month. Insane. Oh, Patty Crane messaged me. Invisicook. Have I seen these? Invisible cooking. Yeah, think about that. You want to buy a trailer out here? It's 150 grand. Or 100 to 160 grand. That's insane. No, I haven't seen those, Patty. Something called Invisicook. I'll look into that one. I'll check that one out later. But that's buck wild, right? Heck no. I would rather take that money, buy a big Sprinter, and park it wherever I want. I bet you if you looked at that trailer in some parts of the USA, in decent parts of the USA, you'd probably get it for 40. Feather, Amanda, I've been trying to say hi to Chrome. I'm a subscriber to his channel from Yuma, Arizona. Hi, Feather. I don't know why you asked Amanda that. Oh, is that my cat? Hey, what up, kitty? Come here. Did I just call up my cat? Come here, kitty. Come here. Come hang out with us. Come on. Come on up here. This is my cat. It's our new cat. Hey, what's up, kitty? Hey, are we friends? Are we friends? Look, you're on YouTube. Hey, I can't put you down on the counter because I know you. You're going to walk on the keyboard. The cat walks on the keyboard. I try to work in here and you just come over and you just step all over the keyboard. It's not my cat. I don't even know whose cat that is. Hey? Hey, where'd you go? Just comes in and goes whenever it wants. It don't care. Vanlife DJ, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Chrome. Chrome, congrats on the new shop and the new Sprinter. You're my YouTube Vanlife mentor and an OG. If I ever make it your way, I want to drop a video mix together. That'd be cool. I wish I could do DJ mixes on my YouTube channel here, but you can't. I get flagged for copyright. It'd be over. Pondered on doing a second channel for that, though. Definitely have. Michael Proctor, congratulations on having your daughter join your team. I can't wait to see her doing your camera work and keeping you in line. That's one thing I'm hoping she does. It keeps me in line. Big Mike, the old school trucker in the United States. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Lauren P, I got it, Lauren P. It's your cat now. Yeah, Amanda said, someone in the comments said we should call one of them Ford and the other one Mercedes. So far, they're not answering to either of the names. Yeah, they come and they go in here as they please. I was in here working today and I got this picture of it. This is hilarious. It's just sitting on the box of the fans. I'm sitting on my laptop working and I look over and that's what I see. I'm like, y'all live here now? Y'all gonna pay rent? Come on, kiddies. Copyright-free mixes or in memberships only mode can do it, I believe. Yeah, so like, I mean, I think if I would ever do it, I'd just start my own DJ channel just for DJ mixes that it's not monetized. You know, I don't think I'd ever do anything on this channel because I don't want to mess with my monetization. I don't like it when, because like I've had a live stream get banned completely because of the copyrighted music that was playing in it. I don't want that on my channel. It got blocked from being visible because of there's some tracks that were in it that were blocked in the USA. And as soon as they block it in a country, that video is no longer visible. So I think if I would ever do that, I'd do a second channel just for having some fun on. I wouldn't tamper with it's my revenue. This is what makes this whole world around me survive is you guys and Vancity Vanlife. Without this channel, none of this, it's over. It's true. You guys 100% keep this place rolling forward. You are the ones that allow me to keep Mando working here. You are the ones that allow me to be able to afford to bring my daughter here and give her a whole new life of her own. I wouldn't have that opportunity without you guys, and that's the truth. I wouldn't do anything to tamper with this revenue on here. Casey, yes, do a DJ Chrome channel, please. I've pondered it. I think maybe once we get the upstairs space put together properly and I can get a proper DJ booth up there, that might be something that we could do is just start a channel and maybe just record some jam sessions when I'm playing around, because I play around up there a couple times a week sometimes. And it'd be nice just to go up there, hit record, be like, what's up guys? Let's just have some fun. Let's play some tunes. And just record the mix. When I'm done, hit the pause button, say peace out, upload. You know, I've definitely thought about that because I do spend some time up there. Angela, thanks for the super chat. Side note, knew about Starlink because of your channel. Let my daughter know when we're live after Helene just got a Julka shower from your store. Lifesaver during the 28 days with no power. Oh, wicked. So you must have been one of the people, because during all that stuff, I think it was Helene you said was the name of the storm. We sold a bunch of Julka showers down to the USA. I think because Julka was out of stock at the time and we had tons of stock of showers. So we were shipping a whole bunch of showers down to the States. It was quite awesome. Humility and gratitude is an underrated thing, Chrome. I agree. Do you still have sweaters? No, I don't think there's anything at all in the store right now. Penny from Kentucky says it's been a wet and stormy spring. We have had the most incredible spring. I don't ever remember it being this beautiful for so long in the spring. Amanda just said we have a few small hoodies. Do a DJ channel, some Cascade. Now you're talking right there. Some Cascade, Deadmau5, ATB, and Tiesto would be awesome. I'm in for that. Now you're talking my genres right there. I'm in for that. I'm getting cold here, guys. I can't shut that door because my van's too far back. Oh, Michael Proctor, thank you. Forgot to send this for catnip and cruise snacks. Catnip for these cats. Yeah, we got to feed them now too, I guess. All I only needed these affectionate guys all strung out on catnip. Enjoy the first security and cruise posse. Oh, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to go move that. It's getting cold in here. Whoa. My word. Aaron the DJ, I knew you were going to pipe in on this subject. Aaron the DJ, where to go here? On Twitch, many of those big DJs have channels and spin all the time. Yeah, Twitch is pretty cool. I just think because my audience is here on YouTube that I think that if I were to ever do something like that, it would do better on this platform. Yeah, I have definitely pondered on starting to do one. Like, I'd like to create a nice little recording space upstairs where the studio is super nice and it looks good on camera. And then maybe start doing some mixes. I think it'd be fun. I mean, I really honestly could use getting behind the decks more often because I'm not behind there enough. I really honestly truly believe I need to spend more time behind the decks for sure. Where's Cruzy Bear? Cruzy is upstairs and out to lunch without a doubt. Lucius, if we fund the cats, Chrome will own them. I hope at least they are, I don't know what the last word is, icers? I think you misspelled something there, bub. Vanlife DJ, he can dual live stream YouTube and Twitch. It's not difficult. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I just think because my audience is here that channel would probably do better if I kept it on this platform. I love YouTube. YouTube's a great platform. Is Cruz okay with the cats? Believe it or not, Cruz and that gray cat, I think, are really good friends. Do I ever hear any updates on Gus and a Bus? No, I haven't heard at all. I do know that on his Facebook, he has been posting some things. So I think he's still kicking around, but I haven't heard from Gus and a Bus in a long time. Last time I heard from him, we went to Vancouver and gave him some battery components, and because he just got into a van after he got out of the hospital. So I went and gave him 2 lithium batteries and a bunch of components so he can at least have some electrical and heat. So that's the last time I heard from him. Tell us something we don't know. I eat my boogers sometimes. Ah, shit. That was good. I don't know why my mind instantly went there. That was a good one. Oh, shit. Lori, like you haven't ate your own boogers, Lori. Come on. Aaron the DJ, when am I coming there? I don't know. I'll probably make a stop there just for a night's rest on my way through. Probably very end of August. I love that. Just bought a small hoodie again. Wicked. The smalls, we don't sell very many smalls. And as much as people screamed about big sizes, for the longest time, people were like, we need 4X, 5X, and 6X. They don't sell. That's crazy when people just scream about it and they don't sell. So when we're going forward, we're not going to sell too many larger sizes because there's only a handful of people that want them. So we're going to bring in a small amount, but not like we did before. Like I was sitting on so many big shirts that just never sold. Like we had shirts up there that sat there for shit, a year and a half. Miguel's like, we love you, Chrome. We love you too. Are those smalls, women or men's? All our apparel is unisex upstairs. How's the Sprinter doing at J5? There is an update on the Sprinter in tomorrow's video. That video was supposed to go up today, but I decided to do a live stream instead. Will my Sprinter be livable in the winter? Yes, it will be. Actually, believe it or not, before my van leaves here, there will be a bed platform and a mattress on top by the time it leaves here for my drive to Ontario. So, but yeah, once I'm done in Ontario this year, by the time winter comes, the wall, everything will be done. The whole interior will be fully, completely built out. There may be some little things on the electrical side that may get done later, like I might do AC later, or I might do a bigger, because I don't know where I'm going to be at financially by the time the build time comes. So I might have to hold off on some of the things like the bigger electrical. I might have to hold off on some of that stuff. Just finances just aren't there. Right now, business is taking more priority than building my home, but it's going to be done. It'll be livable by the time it leaves Ontario. So by Christmas time, that thing will be home sweet home. Then maybe over the next year after that, I'll start adding some of those other luxuries into it. Miguel says, I've been watching Vancity Vanlife since the very beginning. That's pretty cool. Flashes, buy merch, buy merch, buy merch. That was, Amanda said she gutted herself laughing when in that video was flashing in that video. She thought it was really funny. Alpha Delta, if you post more often, won't that beef up your income? Absolutely. So it's been a rough stack of 3 months. Pretty much since January, we've had the worst financial time on YouTube since January. And that's my fault. It's my fault because my upload schedule has been garbage. Like, I've been so distracted with other things that I haven't had the chance to upload here enough. So me and Amanda had a little mini meeting upstairs today, and that'll be the primary discussion when my daughter comes in. Everybody's job description around here is to keep Chrome making videos. That's it. All I want to do is to produce a video every day. So everybody's job responsibility here will be to either provide me with content so I can make sure I upload, or take everything off my plate so I can continue to make videos. That's all I want to do, is to make a video for you guys every day, and that is the dead truth. I'm a miserable when I don't upload. Man, heaven forbid I miss 2 days, everybody around me clears out. Like, everybody that knows me, they know if they don't see a video upload, stay away from Chrome today, because he's a bad word. True that. So that's all I see. Amanda just says, we all leave, legit. It's true. Like, I want to upload every day, and when something gets in my way from uploading, I don't like it. That's all I want out of my day, is just to upload a video. That's it. So when everybody comes here, my daughter works here, hopefully we'll be back to everyday videos and things will go back to normal. Please, please. Am I going to put DJ equipment in the Sprinter? Abso-freaking-lutely. My home would not be a home without DJ gear. Michael, what's up from Portland, Oregon? I miss going to Poncho and Lefties. Is that place even still a thing down there? I guess that's technically in Vancouver, Washington, but I used to love going. We'd go down to the Lowrider magazine show all the time, and going to Poncho and Lefties was just like a go-to stop. Someone just asked something about coming to the shop, I would guess. Hold on. Yeah, hence do not visit Chrome. You got that right. That's what happened. So we had some visitors here at the shop today, which will be coming up in another video. But there was so much content in the video, and the people that came here today, that's the good part. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like shop visitors because it gets in the way from me making videos, unless I'm making a video and that person's got a rig that I can put my camera in. That's when things are like cool when someone pops by. I'm not encouraging people to pop by because most of the time I'm not here. But today, like, 'cause we have people that come by here like, oh, no, I don't want to be on camera. Then don't come to a YouTuber shop if you don't want to be on camera. It just seems silly. Because I literally will answer the door with my camera in my hand. Truth. And so yeah, but the people that came by here today, it should make a really, really fun video. I think you guys will like it. It was pretty cool. We had a couple cool visitors today. One of them booked an appointment. The other one did not. Chrome, I like the design of your new home. Cruzy is going to love it. I think Cruzy's really going to like it. I think Cruzy's going to like that he has his own set of stairs to go up and down from the bed all the time, anytime that he wants. Rocket Stove Adventures, blur me out, Chrome, if I ever go. Nope. Yeah, my camera's always rolling. That's the deal. You know what I mean? Unless you're coming by to pick up some product, then, you know, obviously I'm not going to film you if you're here to do business with Van Toys. But if you're going to pop by my shop, I'm taking all the content. 100%. Alpha Delta, seems like your biggest, and you are right with this one, seems like your biggest challenge at the moment is with editing. Would hiring an editor not help you, as you can film and dump your footage on them to edit? Honestly, Alpha Delta, as a YouTube creator, if I had an editor, you'd get videos twice a day. I could talk my face off all day long. I could produce a video every day. It would be a breeze. But yes, you're right. It's the video edit that is the most time-consuming part of my day. If I had that 3 to 5 hours back every day that it takes to make a video, 2 hours on a good day, like if it's a shorty, simple little one, if I could have that time back, you'd all get way more content. But I know on my channel, I could never do a video editor because I think people would be they wouldn't like it that I didn't tell my own story. You know what I mean? And I get it, I understand. So I think on a vlog style channel that I'm uploading every day, I think editing your own content is just a part of it. Yeah, we've actually been talking about teaching Danica how to do some editing. One of Danica's jobs here is gonna be redoing Cruz's channel. I think we actually might delete Cruz's already existing channel, start a fresh brand new one, because how the monetization thing works, I think it's better we start a brand new one, give it a good fresh go, instead of trying to restart something that's dead, and then maybe upload some of the old Cruz ones that were really good, and then start a brand new one, and maybe let Danica run around and film all of Cruzy's quirks, because he's a character. And I think that'll be one of her jobs. So that's where she'll start learning how to edit, learning how to film and do camera angles, learning to add music. Then maybe that comes in. Maybe over time, Danica becomes a video editor and she gets to share her dad's story. I think the channel would be less offended if my daughter edited my videos. If I hired another editor, I'd lose subscribers, and I know it for sure. So I put my head down every day and we just edit. I love my edits. Edits a lot of fun. I really enjoy the editing part. But I really wish I only edited the big story ones. The everyday run around vlog ones, any Joe guy could edit that and it'd be the same video in the end. It's the big storytelling ones when I'm in the backcountry and the drone is up and stuff. Those are the ones where I think I should tell that story. See, Critter, I think you're dead wrong on this one. Hiring an editor gives up your creativity and personability. I think that is absolutely incorrect. I think the creativity and personability comes from me and the shots that I film. I don't think that comes from the person who puts those shots together. I mean, sure, the music can change the mood, but if the editor is on vibe with my vibes, I think the editor could be beautiful. Would I do it? No, because of comments like the one that you just made. Because I know that there's a lot of people that would say, Chrome, your videos aren't the same anymore. I'm not watching. So I keep my head down and I just keep editing my own videos. But as the channel gets to where it is now, I wish I had an editor. I truly, honestly wish. It'd be incredible. Like what I could do in my life if I gained back that 5 hours. Like I have video edits sometimes that take me 6 or 7 hours. And that's not day done. That's before I get to go start my day. Like that's a whole work day before I start my work day. It's bonkers, guys, bonkers. The key is to find that vibe with the editor, right? I agree, and I don't, but I would never. To put it this way, that would never happen on this channel. It would never, unless it was my daughter. That I think would be pretty cool. If she got to edit some of my videos, I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think people would love to know that too, but she's probably a year away from editing every day before she could produce a video. I think that's pretty decent. Editing takes a lot. It's a big skill to learn. And I think if I were to give her a video that takes me 2 hours to edit, which is a fast one, it would probably take her 16 hours. Truth. No doubt. That's what it was like at the beginning for me. Like for what I used to produce in a 6 hour edit today would be a 3-day edit when I first started. You know what I mean? I just got fast at it. So she's a long way away. Would I do an editor on the Van Toys channel? 100%. The Van Toys channel, anybody could put that together because it's just me talking that thing and some good old rock music or some hip hop vibes. Oh yeah, we could easily hire an editor on the Van Toys channel. It's business at that point. It's not personal. You know what I mean? I don't care. At that point, it's all about me and the job that we're doing. I totally hire an editor on that channel. I'm editing that channel. I don't think the channel can't afford an editor. I'm not going to pay for that editor. Van Toys would have to be able to afford that. Yeah, editor. Oh, gosh, now you're talking YouTubers' dreams here. What's up, Touristique to Canada? Badge is in the house. What's up, buddy? Amanda, I'm sending you a text. Do not read it now. Read it after your live stream. I want to know what it says now. Don't read this out loud. Don't read this out loud. I'm working. Funny. Cool. Thanks, Amanda. See, even Amanda's at home working. Stove says, read it. Okay. Amanda's message says, don't read this out loud. I'm working. But I wanted to let you know that you're the best boss in the world. And I feel so honored every day when you beat me into working for you late at night when I don't want to. As much as I don't want to, at the bottom of my heart, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my world. I love slaving away for you every day because I'm really hoping that maybe one day you can afford to pay me the $2 an hour that I feel like I'm worth. But right now, Chrome, the 75 cents you pay me warms my heart and feeds my family, kind of. That's not what it says. Come on. No, it was just a business one. He's reading it with so much confidence, I'm just about buying it. Oh, man. Chrome, what editing program do you use? I use Adobe Premiere for my video edits. Oh, my neck's getting sore. Oh, man. Amanda, one day you'll get that $2. One day. Work harder and maybe one day. Spicier says, we need some blooper videos. There'd be a lot of swear words in my blooper videos. I think sometimes when I have to redo a take, there's a lot of F-bombs in those ones. I'm like, blah, 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 and I fumble what I'm trying to come out of my mouth, and I'm like, always dropping F-bombs nonstop. Do you use Canva for my designs? Yes, I do. I love Canva. Canva is a great app to use for doing, doing thumbnails. I love it. Tactical Nomad says, you should switch to Resolve and quit paying Adobe monthly. I don't really want to learn another editing software. I have Apple's Final Cut on my computer, and I played around with it for a while. And honestly, it took my 3-hour video edit and made it 8 hours because I'm trying to learn a new software. And because I produce everyday videos, I don't have time for that learning curve. And it's true. I don't have time for anything that makes my video edits longer because they're long enough as they are. So learning something new is not something that I don't think I would ever do. I don't have the time. And I don't have the time. You know, because there's a lot of great editing softwares out there, like DaVinci Resolve right now reaches out to me every month. Use DaVinci Resolve, and like they're offering big money for ads. Like DaVinci Resolve says, if you make the change to DaVinci Resolve, they've offered me huge money for monthly ad spots on my channel, but I don't want to learn something new, so I say no. Dragon Dawn, I'm starting the Support Amanda's Work campaign. Thank you. You just paid $2. That gets me 2.5 hours of work out of her. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Resolve is a lot of the same layout as Adobe. I switched because they offer. So yeah, but I mean, like, the same thing. So like, all my little quick shortcuts that are in my Adobe, unless those shortcuts are identical in Resolve, it would wreck my flow. Like, I'm so used to doing all my quick shortcuts to fast cut my edits, and my hands move quite fast when I edit. Like, I'm super quick at it. So I think if any of those were off, it would wreck my flow. Like, I got a pretty good flow with my edits right now. Like, even Amanda said today, like, what I can produce in my van in 2 hours or 3 hours of editing shocks her. When I come upstairs and she's like, well, you're done already? I'm like, yeah, it was a pretty easy edit. She watches the video. She's like, how is that an easy edit? I was around when you filmed that day. I know there was like 100 cuts in that video or more. Like, there was a lot in that video. I'm like, because I just got good at it. So I'm not learning another editing software, not in this time in my life. My next life. Or the day Adobe pisses me off. It's had a few times now. So Tactical Nomad, so like I understand that point when you're like, it's a good, easy lateral move, but you don't make videos every single day. When something wrecks my flow one day, it could stop me from uploading a video that day. You know, it's not gonna happen. I'd rather just pay the monthly in a software that I'm really good at. Yeah. Everybody's got their own thing, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks that I pay monthly for Adobe, but it's the software that I've Whoa, good catch. You guys fell off the counter. It's just the software that I know how to use, and I like it. Do I like Yeti products? Of course I do. Yeti makes a great product. Kevin D, I edit my movies with iMovie on my iPhone. iMovie is a great program to edit stuff on. I didn't drop you guys. I caught you guys when you were falling for me. You're falling away from me, but still, I saved you. I saved you. Not my fault you guys fell over. Who's being a hater? Someone's being a hater? Who's being a hater? We like haters. Haters need love too. How's Jeffy Bear? He's got his own channel if you want to keep up with him. He uploads a fair amount. Oh, it's just about my bedtime. Tomorrow's video should be really fun, you guys. Really, really fun. Ooh, I can hear the music over there. I wish I could play that in here. It's a little 50 Cent. It's my birthday. It's 11:21 in Ontario. Oh, guys, it's like 8:45, 8:21 here. Susan, I don't know what you mean. Why doesn't Danica get the keys to the Mercedes? Ha, Ian, and Sue Nanaimo. Oh, haha, Ian and Sue. Oh, there you go. I read that wrong. Because my Mercedes isn't here. My Mercedes is down at J5 right now. Haters are your biggest fans. You got that right. I love that saying when I first heard it. Haters are your biggest fans. So sticking with a poop bucket in the Mercedes, probably. I might actually go with, I pointed back there, but there's none in stock anymore because we sold the last one. But I'll probably try the Jewel Cup bag version of the toilet once the bag version comes out. But yeah, I'm sticking with the same bag toilet system. I think it's just tried, tested, and true. And I've been bagging it for, 8 years now. So I like the bag system. Otis, you're on the same time as me. Wife made me sleep on the couch because of my toxic farts. Happy evening. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to bounce out of here. My neck's getting sore from... I'm sitting like this, I think. I'm leaning way forward into it. Ugh. What did I have for dinner? Justin, I haven't had dinner. My dinner tonight has been protein bar and a protein shake. That's literally been my dinner. I think I'm going to go... I think I have some burritos in my van. I might go in my van, grab Cruzy, turn the heater on, watch a movie, and eat some burritos for dinner. They're like frozen though, so they might take a while to heat up, but some frozen stuff. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Rad stay-at-home dad. Chrome, you're awesome. Go buy a small cup of coffee. I appreciate the super chat. Anyway, and thanks to everybody else who's been throwing super chats at this. They've been so helpful these days. I really appreciate all your guys' love, and thanks to everybody who hung out with us for the whole time. Y'all are crazy. Peace out, and hopefully y'all are OCD happy that my shirt no longer has any backwards letters on it. Next time, I'm going to try to do this with a black shirt, no writing whatsoever. I'm going to cover my arms so we never have to talk about things being backwards. Does that work? Anyway, y'all, keep it. Oh, thanks for another one, super chat. Outback, Ontario, word homie. All right, guys, keep life real loud. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Peace.